Hello, welcome to day 18 of our 21 days of presence practice. On today's practice, we are going to focus on the beautiful exchange of giving and receiving. As I've mentioned before, we are part of a never ending cycle of life and death, giving and receiving, transmission and reception. A never ending transaction between all living beings. We are part of this equation whether we like it or not, whether we realize it or not, whether we do it intentionally or obliviously, consciously or mindlessly. So, the more aware, the more mindful and present we are in what we put out there, what we do, what we create, what we express, what we transmit, the better and greater impact you will make, and therefore receiving in exchange. And believe it or not, it all starts with your presence, with your capacity of being fully in the moment. In every conversation, in every word you say or listen, in every activity you do. So let's bring our presence into this concept of giving and receiving and see what comes up for you. Please accommodate your space and yourself, honoring what you need today. And once you're ready, go ahead and listen to today's guided meditation. Day 18, Giving and Receiving. I want to invite you to close your eyes and accommodate your hands facing up as a symbol of openness. Openness to receive, openness to give. Allow your palms to just lay over your lap if you're seated, or to lay over the surface below you if you're laying down. And as you do that, notice if anything about this simple act and symbol changes in your energy, in your posture, in your feelings in this moment. Now we're going to go ahead and do big, deep breaths. We're going to start focusing on different parts of our body. So as I guide you through them, take your time to breathe in as deep, as low, and as conscious as you can. Really taking in all the air, inflating your belly and your chest, taking a pause, opening your mouth, and letting it go as we've been practicing, and really relish on each stage of the breath cycle. So we're going to start, and I want you to go ahead and focus on the crown of your head, visiting this energy center. And as you take the deep breath, you're going to imagine that you're opening this space of you, and breathe through this place, softening, releasing, and relaxing. And once you've done with that first cycle of breath, coming down into your forehead, your sixth energy center. And once again, when you're ready, take another deep breath in through here, through this space of you, opening it, clearing your mind and letting go of any resistance. Taking your time and making your breaths long, rich, and slow. Opening up this space of you and coming down into your throat area, in the fifth energy center, and repeating this action, breathing through this area as a symbol of surrendering and relaxing and opening. And maybe making a loud noise on your exhale here, making it through the throat and saying a big opening and relaxing this space of you. And when you're down, coming down to your heart space, and we're gonna take a time in this place, taking 3 breaths here. Each of these breaths will soften you a little more, will open you a little more, will allow you to surrender a little more. And take your time with each breath cycle. Take 3 of these. Open up your heart space, letting your walls come down, letting your fears dissipate, and opening truly from the deepest place of your being, and knowing that it's safe to do so. Continue with this journey down to your belly, the mouth of your stomach, and again, take a deep, deep breath here. Make it powerful. This is your power center. And release in your exhalation all the tension that we usually hold in this stomach area. Opening a little more, softening a little more, surrendering a little more. And once you're done with this, go down to the lower belly, your second energy center. And again, breathe deeply, softly, and release everything. Open this space of you. And finally coming down to the end of your spine, your tailbone, your root chakra, your first chakra. And take the biggest, deepest, slowest breath so far. Really, really taking your time with this one. And as you exhale, you open the space to release, to eliminate all the things that no longer serve you. And at the same time, you're opening this space and receiving all the beautiful energy from beneath, the mother, the earth below. And observe how you feel in this openness. Observe if you feel lighter, more relaxed. And go through a quick scan throughout your body and see if you find any tension and stress still holding on, still blocked in any part of your body. And if you do, take another breath. Open that space, soften that space, and send loving energy, imagining that this space opens and releases a little more. And in this presence, say to yourself, I am here. I am open. I am safe. And repeat if needed, loudly, more clear. I am here. I am open. I am safe. And stay here for a moment. Receive whatever wants to come forward for you today. And relish in this silence, in this openness, in this presence. Now think about what makes you unique, what makes you special, what makes you different, what you have to offer to this world. And bring to your heart and mind your qualities and gifts, your talents and quirks, even your imperfections, your experiences and wisdom. Everything you've been given, everything you have to give to this world. And don't get stuck here. It can be a lot, it can be a little, it can be simple, it can be complex. Don't worry about that. Everyone has something to give. Everyone is placed in this world for a reason. And you might not know this reason yet, but that doesn't matter right now. You're just acknowledging that you too have something to give. And if you're not certain about it, don't worry. Just know this and visualize a small seed in the palm of your hand. This seed represents your gift or gifts. And imagine yourself standing back in that sacred land, in those woods, in this forest that you've been going and visiting lately. And picture that this seed is in your hand. Your seed of love, your seed of magic, your seed of kindness. And bring it close to your heart. And once you're deep in your inner being in these forests, try to walk around and find a special spot where you will plant your seed. And you will know that it's there. And know that it will grow and become a beautiful given tree. Only if you tend to it, if you water it, if you love it and nurture it. The seed is yours and it's there. But it's on you to nurture it and grow it. You must stay open, present, and committed to this. Or else it will just lie there and not grow and give. Now look up to the sky and see that open sky filled with light, the sun and clouds, and feel it in your whole being. Now imagine if a big dome just appears and closes up this sky, separating you and your sacred land, your sacred forest from the sun and the rain and the clouds that come down to nurture it. This is what happens when you close off, when you isolate your heart, yourself. Now come back to this open sky, the one that you were just experiencing. Everything that makes your heart and seeds grow, thrive, expand, it's up there. It's your birthright. It's your natural state of being open and receiving all of that nurtures and grows within your heart, within your sacred land and forest. And you must be open to receive it. You must be open and willing to filling your cup whenever needed, to self-care for your sacred grounds, to water and grow your inner land, your forest, in order to give your best, your most pure and powerful gifts. It's a cycle, an exchange, a never-ending transaction. And the more present and aware you are, the easiest will be part of it, to flow with it, to navigate it. And take a big breath again. And feeling your openness and feeling all of your magic. Stay in one moment here in silence again, relishing in this, basking in this. And just know that when you open yourself with love and kindness, only your highest and greatest good can come to you. Knowing that you're always protected, and then when something is not the best for you, your body, your energy, and your inner wisdom will let you know. Knowing that you can be open and still have boundaries. Knowing that you can give and give and you can still have boundaries. And knowing that you can always picture, visualize, or imagine a beautiful golden bubble protecting you, protecting your energy, and protecting what is dear to you at all times. You can choose if you want to stay here for a little more, or if you're ready to open your eyes and continue with your day. I thank you for being here today. See you tomorrow. Blessings.